Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you how to do a hang power clean. It's an extremely useful lift for my sport in track and field. You'll see just about every single sprinter doing it. Football players do it as well. It's common in soccer. It's a great explosive exercise that can help with speed, vertical jump, as well as just all-around explosiveness on the field, on the track, etc. It's an awesome lift. It is pretty complicated, but if you can do it right, it's extremely helpful in those sports. Alrighty, to perform this exercise, you're going to need a barbell and water. Honestly, you don't really need much else. Some nice to haves are some lifting shoes and some headphones to help maintain focus. Alrighty, starting off with some no weight on the bar drills. The goal of this one is to keep the bar as close as possible while driving the hips backwards and keeping the knees in that position. Next, we're going to go to some low pulls. Shrug the shoulders, get up high on your toes. But again, focusing on keeping the hips back and the bar close. Next drill, high pulls. You'll notice how close the bar stays to my body. This is extremely important to make sure that we stay safe while doing this lift. And finally, the full clean. You'll notice how quickly I shoot my elbows under the bar. This makes the lift extremely efficient and helps get us ready for putting some real weight on the bar. Alrighty, to get set up with some weight on the bar, you're going to need clips as well as weights. I like to stick to bumper plates, which are these bigger, more rubberized plates. Makes the bar easier to lift up to initiate, but here's what it looks like with both clips and weights set up on the bar. There's a term that a lot of coaches will talk about called triple extension. This is extending the hips to in front of the knees, the toes up, and the shoulders up. That triple extension is where the power comes from in this lift. I like to start at about 60% of my body weight. This is 95 pounds on the bar, but you'll notice as my hips fire forwards, I get up on my toes and get my shoulders up to help pull the bar as much as possible. Alrighty, I chose to put a little bit more weight on the bar. This is 135 pounds. I do drop into what is called the power position right here, and then go into a full clean. You'll notice that most of the acceleration of the bar happens between my knees and my hips. The rest of it is just momentum, and that's the biggest thing about this lift, is building momentum early and letting the bar do the work the rest of the way. Again, you'll notice a mostly straight pattern from bottom to top. I do get a little sloppy here at the end, but that straight path is what we're looking for. Alrighty, here's a heavier example. This is at body weight, 175 pounds. This is a pretty good example of what not to do. You'll notice I do not drop down far enough into that power position, and there's a lot of noise side to side in that bar. Here's a better example at 170. This is one of my best lifts. And finally, to put it all together, this is 165 with an extremely straight bar path. There's very little movement side to side, which is exactly what you want.